I dropped the phone as if it scorched my skin. My legs gave out, and I collapsed into the chair, staring blankly at the wall. Rage, grief, and the urge to escape all collided inside me, but none of it came out. I didn't scream. I didn't break anything. I just sat there, hollow, feeling as though my entire world had caved in. That night, I couldn't bring myself to confront her. I wasn't ready. I needed to sit with the truth, to hold its weight before throwing it at her. Lying in bed, I listened to her calm, steady breaths and wondered how she could sleep so peacefully while carrying betrayal on her lips. The next morning, I tested the waters. "So how's work been?" I asked lightly. She barely lifted her eyes from her coffee. "Busy as always. Mark and I said his name softly, and her head snapped up, eyes wide. For a moment, she said nothing, and that silence screamed louder than any confession. "How did you?" she began, but I cut in. "I saw the messages." Her expression faltered, then stiffened. "You went through my phone. That's what you're worried about." My voice cracked. "Not the fact that you've been unfaithful?" Her lips trembled. She didn't deny it. She didn't even try. We sat in suffocating silence until finally, she whispered, "I didn't mean for it to happen." "That's the cruelty of betrayal, Emma," I said, bitterness sharp on my tongue. "Intentions don't matter. It wrecks everything anyway." Tears welled in her eyes. "I still love you." I let out a broken laugh, empty and sharp. "No, you love the idea of me, the comfort I provide. But love doesn't destroy like this." She reached for my hand, but I pulled back. A touch that once anchored me now felt venomous. The days that followed blurred together. Shouting matches, doors slammed, nights spent awake staring at the ceiling. Friends called, but I couldn't explain. How could I put into words the pain of watching the one I trusted most tear me apart piece by piece? One night, I stood before the mirror, staring at a stranger. Hollow eyes, clenched jaw, and a heaviness draped over me like chains. That was the moment I knew. If I stayed, I'd slowly wither away. I wasn't ready to let betrayal write the ending of my story. I told her I wanted a separation. She cried, pleaded, swore it was finished with him. But I had heard enough promises. Promises had become knives pressed into my back. "Maybe you can repair what you broke," I told her. "But not with me. Not anymore." The finality of those words hung between us like a blade. She looked at me as though I had shattered her entire world. But the truth was, she had been the one carving it apart all along. Months later, I attended another party, this time alone. The music pulsed, laughter rang, and when someone asked if I wanted to dance, I didn't wince at the word single. Instead, I smiled. Because I wasn't broken anymore. I was free.